Hello and welcome to your Accounting 116A course for this semester. I am super excited to be here with you, and I wanted to give you a rundown of our Blackboard site, not because I don't think you can figure it out, but just because I wanted to abbreviate your learning curve on how you're going to negotiate this class. So you will start out with you can see I'm on the start here, and you can just read a little bit about it, and your first steps should be reading the syllabus, recording the calendar dates on your own personal calendar so you know when things are due, and then join me on Remind, and that way we can text each other. So you can just copy and paste that link, or you can text at 116 Sp19 to that phone number, and then you'll get a welcome message, and right after that you'll want to shoot me back a text and say 116 online, and that way I'll know which class you're in, because I have 10 this semester, so I'm going to try to keep you guys all straight. All right, so here is your syllabus and your calendar right here, and you can open these up, and the syllabus also has the dates, but if you want to look at the dates in an Excel format, you can do that. So here is your course calendar right down over here, and then here's some tips on how to get an A, and so on and so forth. So I encourage you to read our syllabus. Okay, then I'm going to move on to the weekly work, and this is where you're going to spend the bulk of your time. So I've even told you, what are you going to do? You're going to watch the video that I've recorded for you that explains the chapter. You can review the PowerPoint slides even actually as I'm doing the explanation. You can kind of have those open side by side if you want, I don't care. And then you'll complete the assignments in Connect, which is where we're going to be doing all of our assignments, and then text me if you have any questions, and that's why you're joining Remind. So I'm going to go through this. So for example, on week 2, you can see I've laid out the learning objectives, and then the next thing, you can either navigate with this thing over here, or you can click down over here. The next thing is the PowerPoint, and that'll download, and you can open that up. And the next thing is the chapter that I have explained. So you're going to hear me lecture on chapter 2, for example. Here I come.
Hi everybody, this is your professor, and I'm going to make a video today.
Okay, there you go. So that's a lovely video that I've recorded for you. You see I had to close down that tab so I could get back. And then the next thing is the homework, okay? So there are many parts of the homework. I'm going to actually go into the homework. Now, this may not work because I'm in a student view, but it will launch you over to Connect, all right? Now, there is a purchase screen that you're going to see, and this is $131.50. Do not pay this, okay? What I would like you to do instead is to go to the bookstore and purchase the code, and you can either buy it with or without a physical textbook. I don't care which one, and you can actually save yourself a little bit of money by going to the bookstore. Okay, so we've priced it that way so that you can get the best possible price for the materials that we need. Then when you have that from the bookstore, you'll want to enter in the access code right here. Of course, you also get a temporary free 2-week access, which you can just click on here, and then that will take you directly into Connect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you can see which book we're using. It says you've got 2 weeks of temporary access, and it should take you into the assignment, which is kind of cool. So here we are. And because I had to go through all those purchasing options, it didn't actually open me to the homework, but here is, for example, chapter 2 homework, and you'll just click on this over here, and then that will open. So what have you got over here? This is actually the ebook, and then you've got homework. You've got a review if you'd like to review to make sure that you're ready, and then you're going to take a quiz. So you will see that we'll have 3 chapters and an exam, 3 chapters and an exam, and so on and so forth. So that's how that's going to go. So I hope that that makes sense to you. And I popped back to Blackboard, and I also wanted to show you that here's a link to get the Wall Street Journal for really cheap if you want it for a couple of months. And then if you need to email me, you can email me here, and then of course your grades are right here. So it is your responsibility to check and make sure that the grades are coming over from Connect into Blackboard. So anything you do over in Connect, those grades will automatically transfer. If you see that that is not happening, you'll want to bring that to my attention so I can try to figure out if there's some sort of issue. Okay, but they should happen automatically. All right, that is it. I look forward to having a semester with you, and again, please join Remind so you can text me with any questions you may have.